So guys, Kinetic Octopus, we'll be talking about EA today and how they managed to run every game I've ever played. I always liked the Star Wars franchise since I was little and used to be really good, but EA took over, they made the newer ones. Just as I was starting to get into it, just stopped updating it. I mean, the only thing they care about is money. For example, if you look at Madden, dude, their packs are like $100. You have to pay for anything. The only way you're gonna ever get good is if you pay for your team. If you don't pay money at all, you don't get anywhere. Um, just the game mechanics always seem a little wonky, especially in Madden. I mean, game mechanics for this are alright, but they just stopped updating and no one's really playing it. It's got a very small player base. The game would be so much better if they just actually try. I mean, it's not a bad game. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is not bad. It's good, especially compared to some of their other games like Madden. Madden this year's been dog shit, dude. Halfback wheel on Madden has been broken since like 2015, yet they do nothing to fix it. Like the safeties in Madden this year, sometimes they're ball hawks. They'll jump up 5 feet in the air, intercept the pass. Then other times they're just like retarded. They'll stand there, not even go for the ball. They'll swat it when they could intercept it, and it's just crazy. I don't understand the game mechanics. It seems a little bit luck based. The juke moves are trash. Like every time you try to juke someone out, I don't know, the animations just look weird. They're not good animations. It looks like a third grader animated it. The spin moves are slow. I mean, let's be honest, you're not getting around any defender doing a spin move. Who does spin moves in Madden 21? The linebackers this year are trash. Like, there's no point in even using as a linebacker. They can't jump. You get no animations half the time whenever you're using. They're just slow. I mean, there's no point in it. You might as well use her as safety. The linebackers are useless. You can't even play the game half the time. I mean, my internet is a 1 gig connection and my PS4 is directly hardwired into it. At its lowest point, I'm getting 500 megabytes down, usually about anywhere from 25 to 50 up. That's insane, yet they somehow manage to blame my internet. They don't listen. They acknowledge that there's no problems on their side, even though there's plenty of them. I mean, just they don't listen to anybody. They'll do anything to shift the blame just that way they don't have to deal with anything. Their customer service sucks. They don't really want to fix any of the problems you have. They have that little chat, but I mean, sometimes you just need to speak to representatives that way they can better understand you. I mean, it's a lot different on a phone call than a little text chat. And it's nearly impossible to get them on a phone, especially with COVID. They don't ever call you back. They promise they'll call you back, but they never do. So then PlayStation tells me it's an EA problem, and I go to EA, they tell me to get the transaction history and number for 2 EA games. So I go and I do that. And then they tell me that they can't help me because the information's insufficient. Well, I gave them all the information they asked for, so I don't see how it can be insufficient because that's exactly what they asked for. They basically implying that they could help me if I gave that to them. So why make me go dig it out if you can't help me anyways? Like, that's just a bunch of time wasted. I could have been doing something else. But yeah, EA's trash. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.